Ahoy, mateys. Give me a second. I want to see if James gets the same channel as Sue is proclaiming to get. She hasn't just yet, but welcome aboard, mateys. Grand Ray, I see you. I see Sue. I see RV Grandma Charlotte. Thank you, Charlotte, coming aboard. This is wonderful. Welcome aboard. Okay. Who am I missing? Ringo and Zara are here. Tina's the outside is here. Outsider is here. Welcome aboard, Tina. Oh, anyways, James, right after the noon show today, sent me a guess. I don't know if he's here or not, but I know what he based it on. He based it on the picture that you see behind me right now, the sunset. Well, he sent me a picture of sunset, and I wasn't near my computer to do a comparison. Come on, phone. There. Oh, that's not right. Anyways, I'm trying to find, I think he PM'd me. Maybe not. I can't find him. He must be on Facebook. Okay, Facebook, conversations, whatever. James got me. He sent an attachment. And he says, I found out who it is on your live. It's Sherry Bellern, Back Road Artists. Sorry, James. It's not. Although that sunset was kind of familiar, but it's not this sunset. Okay, mateys. Oh, Simside Down is here. I didn't see him. I missed it. Anyways, welcome aboard, Don. Didn't get much done today, Don. It was a little bit too damp. Although I noticed Dennis was getting things done. Jesus, darn it. So my afternoon was, I had to go to the store, and that made everybody mad. No, it didn't make everybody mad. It made Sonya mad. She's not here. I was supposed to pick her up, but I couldn't because I didn't have a car, no vehicle, nothing. And I'm sorry, Sonya, if you're here. Sonya's the blue-eyed Cherokee princess. She was, more or less planning on being here, and I planned on her being here as well, but it hasn't worked out. So Little John and I, we took a break, but that was after we went to Sparta to the family fair to get Holly's shopping list done. I had to bum a ride from Bud, my next door neighbor, Mary's husband, which bothered me. Kind of made me depressed that I have to go back to bumming a ride. This is crazy, but that's how it goes. All right, I see Sue's guess, and I would love to know how she came across that guess. But I tell you what, I would think, I bet you it was this right here. This guess, or this thing right here. I said something about this, and I think maybe that's what gave her the clue. And I was going to actually put it in the title. And I thought, I'm beyond average. Well, we're really early in the show, but Sue, you are correct. It is average campers. Now, Steph stuck in a truck. Ahoy! How you doing? Good to see you. Fordman's here. Thank you, and thank you for sharing us out. Moped mobile captain jack scrapper. Yeah, that's what I need to be, Todd. I tell you what, it's very depressing. You know, I have two vehicles that could go somewhere. Synchronicity and Benet. Benet is not totally illegal, but Benet runs. I could take Benet to Sparta. I could even take Benet clear to Gowan if I took the back roads. But if so, she's a work truck. She's not meant to go drive here and there, drive here and there. No. She's not a runaround vehicle. She's a work truck. And then Synchronicity, well, Synchronicity actually gets better mileage. And Synchronicity wouldn't mind, going on exercise or a little jaunt. But I can't get Synchronicity out of the yard right now. There's too many vehicles and stuff like that in the way. Plus, underneath Synchronicity is all the stuff that I'm trying to keep dry. So, oh, there you go. Thank you for putting up the link for the average campers. Now, I know they have a son named Sean, or Shane. Sorry. I've watched a lot of their content, not all of it, but I have yet to ever see, and it's not in about it. Does anybody know who? Where is it? Who are these people? They have over 7,000 subscribers. Does anybody know their first names? I'm in the way. I have never seen an episode where they introduce themselves. They mentioned their son Shane one time. Oh, and the rabbit is a farm animal, basically. They are homesteading in Florida. We'll talk more about that here in a minute. Uncle Lisa's here. I don't think they named any of their ducks after you, though, Uncle Lisa. Now, where is he? There he is. Silly Muppet. You're welcome, Steph. Good to see you. Yeah, I don't know their names. If anybody does, let us know. So, Sue, what was your clue? Was it that flag? Did you watch some other channels that I mentioned more than a couple times that they happen to know? Like, they know Robert, Traveling Robert. There's a couple other channels I may have mentioned they know. They know Terry in Georgia, but Terry and Georgia don't have a channel per se. But they happen to be neighbors, next door neighbors in Florida, where the average campers have been spending a little more of their time of recent. They've been concentrating on setting up their property. They so far have 2 RV pads, one that they're using, and then they have the capability of 2 more. They got one they're using, one that maybe their son Shane will use when he comes to visit. Don't know. And then they plan on putting in 2 more for whomever that they can rent out for how long or wherever, whenever, maybe wintertime or something like that, for other RVers. And my friends Terry and Georgia are looking at doing the same thing. They're almost ready to go full-time RVing. Doesn't mean you're always traveling, but it means you live in your RV. Oh, you may have some property that you live on also. So this couple, they live in their RV. It's a nice one, by the way. Class A. They have their own pad, their own water, their own electric, all of that on their place in Florida. I forget the name of the county. It's kind of up near the top of the state, a little bit to the, you'd call it northwestern Florida. But there's a county there that starts with a D. That county is one of the few counties in the whole country that allows you to live on your land in your RV. And this one even goes a step further. If you have an acre or more, I think it is. Anyways, you can set up these other RV sites without being an RV park or commercial or anything like that. The world will in the title was a clue. You will go. Well, that was more psychological. The flag confirmed it after you looked to see if it was them. Figured out it was them when was you told the number of subs. You said over 5K in less than 10. I looked at your subs with those numbers. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. How do I do that, Sue? I probably need to know that. I need to get rid of some of this fuzziness around Little John. Why is it doing that? Let me see if I can find the fade button. I'm not supposed to be doing that. That's worse. Somewhat better. Okay, we'll call that good. That was it. All right, tell me how stealthy Sue, as Linda just called you, how do you find my subscribers and how many subscribers they have? I don't even know how to find my subscribers. I'd like to, because I may need to go through that list, because there could be some in there that I never watch them, you know, and it's not fair really to other channels out there. Like Linda, I have too many channels. Really, I do. I can't keep up with 900 and some channels. It's impossible. It's impossible. Well, not for some people. James can do it, but I can't. James watches 4 or 5 live streams at the same time. Might be why he sounds like a silly Muppet. He's answering somebody else's statement when he's already jumped to another channel. And we all look at him like, what? But anyway, I would like to know how to do that. We're still raining pretty hard here, James, which is kind of depressing, but it is what it is. Holly, by golly, will be on tonight. She just yelled to remind me. With her weekly laugh report, she's got a whole list. And that's a good thing. I figured out a couple of the feature channels doing that. Well, I'm going to have to get more tricky. I mean, this channel only lasted 5, not even 5 times, 4 times. But seriously, though, I would like to know my subscribers or what I have, because I'm sure there's a few that, okay, I probably could take Camel Dave, for instance, off my list. And then, every day I'll get something pop up on YouTube on featured or suggested, trending, whatever. And I'm like, oh, I like that channel. But technically, I don't have room for any more channels, for one. Or number 2, I will get a new subscriber. It'll pop up. Like I mentioned this morning, my newest subscriber is William Brody. It popped up in my screen that I had a new subscriber. So I'm at, I think, 962 now. I haven't checked. But as said, there are channels out there that are no longer necessary to me. And I've heard, I don't know if this is for a fact, but I heard there's a cap of 1,000 channels that you can subscribe to, according to YouTube rules. There is no way to tell who is subscribed to your channel. Well, then how does Sue know, Troy? She is psychic. I've often thought about that with her and Linda. They're psychic. Boardman can watch 4 different live streams by himself at the same time and moderate them as well. You are insane, Kenny. I can't chew bubble gum and walk at the same time. You know why? Because I hate bubble gum. I can't stand to say bubble gum, let alone get near it. The smell makes me ill. I've been that way my whole life. I never liked bubble gum as a child. I've tried it. I didn't like it. It was like having to take Pepto-Bismol or something. I don't know. I just did not like it. Left side of my page. Okay. When I hit my channel. All right. Sue only knows who I am subscribed to. Troy, I still don't know how she knows. She's invaded my privacy. I can't help it if it smells like that in here, Sue. You're the one that banged open the bathroom door, invading my privacy. It's not raining where Frank's at. But you have a boiled water. Or, huh. Well, I'm surprised it's not raining where, because I looked, well, I didn't look at the whole state. But Sparta is showing rain until about 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. Wood Radio, which is our local Grand Rapids station that most people, if you want accurate weather, you listen to Wood Radio. They're saying about 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. I haven't looked at AccuWeather. I have not looked at the National Weather Channel, or whatever you call it. But most people are saying rain is not going to end until 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. Okay, Sue says the way to hide from others is to not list the channels. That is an option. Huh. I'll have to look into that too. I don't see any reason why I would hide anybody, nor would I hide from them or you. I just put an extra lock on the bathroom door and remember to use them. So there's options in YouTube that I didn't know. Well, I'm sure there are more options in YouTube that I'm not aware of. I did have a thing where YouTube the other night when I was trying to get set up for the Wednesday night live and I was hurrying. It was after the time I was supposed to be on Wednesday night, and it was just a hassle. And we didn't stay on very long because of the power options on my thing. I had the most fabulous signal, 5 bars, 5G, anyway. But it popped up that, do you want to go live on YouTube? I'm like, no, I don't. I can't go live on YouTube. I don't have 1,000. I don't qualify, as far as I know. But maybe they've changed something. Sometimes going live on YouTube might be better than going live on StreamYard. I don't know. Never tried it. Lots of channels choose not to list who they are subbed to. Others don't care and listen. I don't mind. I think it's an easy way for others to find channels. I agree. So what if it's a clothing optional channel? We all know what we all look like, don't we? I'm no different. You're no different. Hey, so what if I have a channel that's all about naked rabbits? Oh, wait, those are bunnies. It's a good thing Jill didn't hear that. Let's see. Well, James, I didn't know I could go on YouTube live because I heard way back when we were getting started that you can't go live on YouTube unless you have X amount of that you're bigger. You know. We have more wrinkles. Yeah, you're right, Frank. They're still waiting for me on the pole. You know what, James? The poles have been moved from Synchronicity. They're just outside the door now. They need to be polished. And now I got to find that 2-inch drill bit again. It was on the dash not that long ago. Now it's not there. Things have a tendency to walk around. Okay. Join us on live stream. Say hi to Donna and everyone. There. That was a message back to Sonya. She obviously forgot that I go live at 6 p.m. on Saturday night. But maybe she'll jump in here. And I told her to say hi to Don. And there's a lot of people in here that know who she is. And she gets, I don't know, how do you call it? Shy. Which is crazy. She's not any more shy than Tina is shy. The name of the rabbit is Tripod, for obvious reasons. That's right. That much I did know, but I didn't give away the rabbit's name because I thought somebody would really jump on that one right away. Well, you know, I'm thinking that if I do actually venture down Florida way, somehow, some way, I will be looking up the average campers. And I will be looking up Carrie in Georgia, my neighbors who are not going to be my neighbors much longer. I think by November they will be gone. They're looking at a Class A right now. Sonya Kessinger is also known, and you've seen her on some of my videos, she is the blue-eyed Cherokee princess who was supposed to be over here Wednesday night. Ha, ha, ha. I was all day bringing home Benet on Wednesday. Why did I do that? Well, I had to have something to drive. Well, it turns out that Benet is too expensive to drive, plus she's not legally. And I still haven't been able to fix Serendipity 2.0. Both of Don's vans they won't make it to the end of the driveway. So right now I have no vehicles. And Dennis, God bless him, he was out there today working on his Saturn in the rain. I went to the store and all I did is go from the door to Bud's truck, and from Bud's truck back to the cottage door, and I got soaking wet. I didn't feel good after that. I just went and laid down. I was going to work in Synchronicity this afternoon, and I didn't do it. No. I was shivering. I was cold. I pulled over 3 blankets on myself, and I went to sleep. So I feel a little bit better now. See, Sonya? Everybody's saying hi to you. Especially Troy. He wants to meet you. He heard that you're not shy. So I told him. Anyway. Yeah, Troy, Don McCullum is actually Sensei Don, whom you've also seen on some of my videos. The sun is shining where Frank is in Almont. I guess it's our turn, because a week and a half ago you didn't get any sun and we had it all down here. But the way I felt this afternoon, I thought it was going to snow. I'm going to die. So some of you may know that Sue guessed correctly. That's Lucky Dog Productions moderator. Sue, she correctly guessed Average Campers is our featured channel for the past 3 weeks. No one's told me what their first names are yet. But yes, they're in Florida. They totally love fishing in the Gulf. And they've been doing that a long time, long before they became RVers, long time before they even sold their house and became full-time RVers. You know, so they were doing a lot of hiking the Appalachian Trail and other places, and fishing, deep sea fishing, as I would call it, saltwater fishing. Whether they go out in their own little boat or when the weather's right, or they rent a boat and go out, you know, with a captain. Not me. And that's about as much as I can tell you about it. They're a great couple. Their videos are well done. Some of them they have music too. Like I say, the most recent ones they've been doing is their homesteading. You know, they've got some ducks going on now that are growing. They got their rabbit tripod, and they got some vegetables growing, things like that. Yeah, 2 weeks ago you had flooding. Yeah, I believe you did, Frank. It was definitely coming down over your way. Wow. So, yeah, I think what I don't know if it was George Carlin or it might have been somebody else, but they coined the phrase "the weather or not." Rob and Trish, and the sun is Shane. Okay, so I was right about the sun, but Rob and Trish, I'm gonna write that down because I need to send them. I think in either Show More or About, I believe there's an email link, but I need to let them know that they were the featured channel for the last 3 weeks. Shelly and Jerry having dinner at sunset. Yeah. That's a close picture, though, to this one. It really was. I wish I could show it. James sent me a picture and a guess. He was guessing it was Shelly, Backroads artist. But it was so similar to this one that, you know, for a second I thought James had it until I read the name, and I'm like, no, it's not Backroads artist. I do hear Traveling Robert saying hello to Rob and Trish. So, okay. Now, see, I haven't listened to Traveling Robert probably about 6 months. You know? So I didn't know. There's a couple other channels that Terry told me about that are down there as well. And I'll sneakily somehow down the road feature them as well. This is fun. But now knowing that you know what I know, that I know how you know, how am I going to, I may have to, I'll be thinking about this. Yeah, Sherry and Jerry. RV America, Mackinac Island, best island in the continental U.S. I don't know. Could be. Yeah, it probably is. It probably is. Although there's that one off the California coast, which you'd still say is in the continental United States, wouldn't you? And then there's Beaver Island, but nah, not as developed, if you will. Plus, you can drive on Beaver Island. Isle Royal, but that's not in the United States, or is it? It's right on the border. Clumsy elephant falls into a manhole. Okay. AccuWeather has some weird things that they include with their weather. Tumbleweed RV Life is on board. Welcome, Christian and Tracy. Pittsburgh on Cindy's team. I have heard her yelling. Oh, I hear her yelling. Okay. Hey, the Lions played yesterday. I don't even know who they played. But I was like, football? It's only August, but May. Excuse me, that was without warning. Well, Holly gets mad at me when I sneeze without, cover your mouth. I don't have any warning. None. I mean, my nose tingles when I sneeze. Boom, just that quick. Yeah, part of Michigan. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Troy. Troy, if you want to know something about the Upper Peninsula, ask Grame Ray, because he knows. That's how he got his name, as a matter of fact, from Grame Ray, which is in Michigan. And Tina and I have both threatened to go there. Neither one of us have yet, I don't think. Okay. Ignores Pittsburgh fans. Oh, Linda. Picking on Cyndi now. It's okay. Cyndi needs to be picked on now. And I thought maybe this one might possibly be part of what gave it away. Doesn't it almost look like it's just a painting in the background? Kind of looks like it's been airbrushed. Well, that's a real picture. And Rob and Trish, our average campers, they use this as part of their introduction. Over here, there's it swoops down. How can I do this? Yeah, it swoops down. I don't know. There's a curve like that. And then in the bottom of that curve, it says the adventure begins or something to that effect. But right before it gets that little curve and those words, there's an instant where you just have this before it gets filled in. And it took me a minute to finally capture this on screenshot without the words. So I do try to be tricky. Okay, watch some of the videos of their Appalachian Trail hike. Yeah, amazing. Definitely amazing. This may have been from the Appalachian Trail for all I know. And some of the other ones I have there. Outer Rim, yeah. Yeah, on that side you'd have that. 7 minutes? Okay, Holly.
No, I said about 7. Yeah.
Oh, that's a half hour from now. You think I can talk that long? Sue guessed the channel.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, now that's an idea. Maybe we'll do the ticket at the same time. It might work. Oh, that's cool, Troy. That is so cool. I love it. That is fantastic. That is a great idea. Great trip. I just said it off the top of my head, but I do that anyways. But you, I know, will follow through with it. That is cool. That is way cool. I'm kind of bummed that Tina, I know she told somebody else yesterday. Somebody asked her if she was going to M22, and she said, yeah. But she had told me she didn't know, and she didn't want me to get her a campsite. And I'm like, okay. Well, Troy, you knew that, but okay. Yeah, they definitely have amazing views. I love that Florida does not have mountains. Ooh. I don't know what you're saying. Sorry, James. I'm not sure. Ringo and Czar. I bet they've been to Beaver Island. One of my dreams is to take Synchronicity to Beaver Island. Bill, oh gosh, he owns a half the island anyways. My sister knows him too. What's their last names? It'll come to me. But he owns a ferry that goes from Charlevoix to Beaver Island. My brother-in-law, when he retired, not long after he retired, he sold his Volvo and trailer to Bill. Oh, and his plasma cutter. Bill bought the plasma cutter. Plasma cutter. Anyways, all of that's on Beaver Island. That big truck and trailer went on the ferry to Beaver Island. So I know Synchronicity is not too heavy for the ferry to go to Beaver Island. You know what, Linda? You'll be surprised. Yeah, no, he's not from. I thought he was. Way back when, a couple of years ago. Kelly and Tammy's Journey is here. Well, I wish you could stay longer, but welcome aboard. We're so happy to have you. This is where we guess the feature channel, and Sue guessed the feature channel after 6 tries. But anyways, she did guess the feature channel, which is the Average Campers. So we're talking about them a little bit. We're just talking. We're talking about travels. We're talking about Michigan quite a bit, because that's where I'm located. I'm located in Sparta, Michigan. And Graham Ray, he's in Jackson, Michigan. And Linda Barker doesn't even know where Michigan is. No, Linda Barker knows Michigan very well. She's from Ohio. Todd Johnson is from Ohio. But we all know each other pretty well. Frank Cancel is up in Almont, Michigan. You put a whole semi-truck on the ferries that are going to Beaver Island. I would love to go out there and hunt beaver. Troy knows what I do. So do you, Frank. Anyway, I know a guy that lives on Beaver Island. His name is, see, I know him so well, I can't remember his name. His name is Brian Shields. He lives on the island. He stayed here before at the cottage. He helped me put in a new water pump a few years ago when my ankle was broken. I couldn't climb in the pit. I mean, I could buy all the materials, but I couldn't climb in the well pit. My ankle was broken in 3 places. That's right. Sue is from Ohio, but she lives in Florida. Oh, Honey Snowshoes. That was on Beaver Island. Cool. Very cool. We have white-tailed deer and we have white-tailed rabbits. What do you think about that? Traveling Merton and Sue are here. Welcome aboard. I know you just came aboard. Sue, lucky dog, she guessed the channel. The channel is, and I'll put it up here again. It is Rob and Trish from the Average Camper. So, as said, I need to get a hold of them. Say, hey, guess what? You were a feature channel. Sue finally guessed who you were. Oh, I missed something. I missed something. Oh, cool. Well, if I need tires, then I better buzz up there a minute. I do need tires. And if they have semi-trucks on the island, then they're going to have 22.5 tires that will fit Synchronicity. Okay, I missed something, but that's okay. I should be used to that by now, right? Shields, yeah. You know Brian Shield? Are you kidding me? Next, you're going to tell me you know my sister, Jeannie Brown, and my late departed, her husband, Storm and Norman. Do you know them? Taylor Street, near the Jenison International Airport. By the way, Grand Rapids Gravel is they're sold completely. Grand Rapids Gravel has moved out of that neighborhood and it's being developed. 22.5 semi tires. Yes, that's correct, James. But Synchronicity, she's a schoolie. She uses 22.5. My flatbed truck, Benet, 22.5. So I won't get recaps. Not if I can avoid it. You know Brian Shield. Holy cow. Is he still married? He married some girl. She was from down south, but she was on the island. Anyways, they hooked up. I was astonished. Brian married? Are you kidding me? How did he stay sober long enough to get married? Was it a wet wedding? Bring your formal white vodka bottle. Okay, oh, there's a video coming up next week. This is amazing, though. Benet needs tires. Actually, Linda, one tire is all Benet needs, and that's maybe not. It's possible that nail in the tire didn't go all the way through. It's possible. She's not leaking. The two front tires are absolutely, they're like brand new on Benet. As a matter of fact, if I can't afford to get two good tires for Sinky for the front, the steer tires, before M22, I'm going to swap. The rims are the same. Benet is a Ford chassis. Sinky is an international chassis. Guess what? They're the same. Sinky has a Ford engine. Benet has a Ford engine, obviously. Benet has a 7.3 gas. Sinky has a 7.3 diesel. So they're kind of Fords. Still married to Sally from Arkansas. That is so cool to hear. My sister hasn't talked to Brian in quite some time. That's how usually I would get any kind of information. It's from my sister. And by the way, do you know my sister? Uncle Lisa, yeah. Very little tread on that tire with a nail. Yeah, that one's could be replaced. So maybe that gets replaced with, I don't know, I'm going to put the best tires on Sinky in the front. So those probably be the two fronts off of Benet. Again, I don't want to have to change tires. They're heavy. But if I got to get tires or put tires on Sinky before I go to M22, they're either going to be damn good used tires off of one of the Compass coaches, the tour buses from Trent in Cedar Springs, or I'll swap them out with Benet. Seth is stuck in the truck. You're talking to Nomadic Hippie. He says, hi, tell Rick we said ahoy. I imagine he's still deep in it, getting ready to go to the Philippines. I can't hardly wait to meet Rick and you, Steph, one of these days. And maybe that'll happen if I get down to Florida in a year or two. Cool. So you don't think you know my sister. Okay. See, Rick Winter. That's what I have to do. There's Chris Brown, my nephew, and Ryan used to hang out with Chris quite a bit, building the. Chris had a Camaro, sports class. He raced at Berlin. That was what, 20 years ago. Brian Shields is the best person you ever known, Steph? You're crazy. Oh, you're talking about Rick. You know what? Rick is awesome. I mean, that guy out of clear blue sky sent me stuff for my channel. For instance, let me see if I still have it. I'm sure I do. When I was getting started, brand new, didn't know what I was doing. Rick is very pumped. Anyway, stuff that came from Rick. He sent that to me to use as backdrop on a green screen. And he taught me a lot about green screens, as a matter of fact. And this is just one of the artwork that he sent me. And we've exchanged t-shirts. Well, I sent him a t-shirt. It wasn't a Captain Jack t-shirt. He sent me a anyways, we've changed stuff and gifted money to each other. And yeah, he's awesome. That's about there. I totally agree that Rick is really amazing. Okay, who am I missing out here? Rusty's daughter is here. Welcome aboard, Lassie. You 12 minutes. It's time to do Sue's scratch off. You want to do it together? Oh. No. We're not doing it right now. We're chatting about my sister and Beaver Island and all kinds of stuff. What? Ringo and Czar. I think they know one of my nephews. I think they know Chris. Okay. I just feel like I know Ringo and Czar without knowing them. Still, but that'll happen. It'll happen. That I'll meet them in person. Okay. By the way, Will John says hi, and I told the this is a repeat for some of you. The reason he's here is that Camp Lake, it's been raining all day long, and so there wasn't anything for him to do today. So what do you mean? Well, normally I'm capsizing, but it's rainy today. Nobody's out there. Chris Brown, you're absolutely right. Yep, he is married to a childhood sweetheart, Pam. I can't remember where they live. Chris has a motorhome. I don't know that. And they're probably traveling in it right now, for all I know, because it's not at my sister's house. In the winter, it gets stored in the pole barn. We will meet up. Yeah, we will, Steph. And I'll bring Ringo and Czar with me. I so want to go to the Superman museum. I've never been a Superman fan, actually, until Rick got me interested, because he knows so much about the Superman, the museum, and all of that for Metropolis, Illinois. I think that's great. And I've actually gotten interested in Disney World. I would never be for Disney World, but I am interested. You know, even though in my mind I thought, no, I'll never go. Well, I'll never go. Universal Studios, you're out of your mind. I haven't got whatever it costs, $80 a day or something, some crazy amount of money. But you never know. Somehow, people who get involved with Rick, it's just like an aura. What's Rick say? He says, it's all goodness. I never knew anybody to ever say that. He's the only person I know, but it's all goodness. I don't know if he got that from a Campbell's soup commercial or what, but it just fits him, his personality. It's all goodness. Superman Celebration is fun. Yeah, that it's more than $80. Okay. See, I'm probably 10 years behind what it costs. The last time I checked, I think Disney World was $50 a person per day. But Tom and his family, they're down there now. Tom's my boss, or so-called boss. We're both retired now, almost. He says we got some work to do in September. I think most of it will be up at his cottage. But he and Marla and his kids are down in Florida now. I think they rented a camper. I'm not sure. There is a famous race car driver, Timmy Ray, the king. And there you go, Ringo and Tar. I don't think Timmy Ray knows Norm Brown or Chris Brown, but hey, you never know, maybe. Yes, he is always happy. I've never seen Rick. I've seen him discouraged, disappointed, almost pissed off, but not quite. He's better than me, that's for sure. He's like, well, he's not a dog, but my I always refer to Riley, my golden retriever, as a much, much better Christian than me. Because Riley, my golden retriever, absolutely loved everyone. Probably say the same for Rick. It's all goodness, yeah. I haven't watched Steph's videos lately. I need to do that. I need to catch up. You know what? When I start doing that purge thing, it's going to take me a week. Maybe it needs to rain a few more days. I can get rid of those channels I no longer watch or never watched, something. But in the meanwhile, I'll be stumbling across channels that I haven't watched in a while, and I'm certainly not getting rid of. Who is a Steph in your truck? Can you drop a link for her YouTube channel? I bet we can do that. Hey, Sue, Linda, somebody drop a link. Timmy Ray wants to meet Steph. Steph's stuck in a truck. Yeah, Rick he's all goodness. He's not a golden retriever, but he's close. Loves everyone. Definitely a beautiful person. Hey, Timmy Ray, you don't have a chance. Why, maybe you do. She's not a pretty Asian woman, though. She's pretty. Absolutely. But she's not Asian, Timmy. You said you wanted the Asian girls. I don't know if Sonya's still in here, but I was teasing Timmy this morning, Sonya. I told him, he asked me if I had found him an Asian girl yet. And I said, no, but I know a pretty decent Cherokee princess. Anyway, Timmy's on the loose. Okay. All right. There is that one I really, really like. I love this one. The water spout is that. Holly's Walker. Somehow the green screen got on the other side of it. Permanently single. There you go. You don't judge. Okay, Timmy. Well, beggars can't be choosers. That's where I'm at. No, I'm not there either. I just say stupid, funny things. And I think I'm in the same boat. That doesn't mean I don't love. I do. But I don't know that I would tie a knot again. I'm not sure. Just not sure. It's actually all in God's hands. Thank you, Linda. There you go, Timmy. But yeah, this water spout is cool. We get them on Lake Michigan every now and then. I don't know if the other Great Lakes get them. They probably do. Vicky, welcome aboard. Good to see you. Sue guessed the featured channel, by the way. And I had your, I don't have my notebook in front of me, but I had for Wednesday night, I already had a slip made out for you. But I was going to let you choose whichever bee related cliche you wanted me to write down. So save it, because Wednesday night we didn't even get into the book because I had a wonderful signal and I was late and it was hot and didn't have enough power. So the Wednesday night live stream for doing Why Do We Say It, it didn't pan out at all. But I had a slip made out for you, one for Todd, one for Sue, one for Linda. So yeah, I had four slips. Oh, one for Kenny. I had 4 slips already made out with the names and dates, but not the saying yet. But I was prepared a little bit ahead of time, so it wouldn't take as long to toss names in the bucket. Well, in this case, it was going to be a cup. And I was going to have Don draw out the name because I forgot the bucket. Oh, well. We'll see how it goes on this coming Wednesday. That's Wednesday, 6 p.m., everybody. We go live at 6 p.m. Eastern every Wednesday. We're trying, anyways. And we're going through the book that's known as Why Do We Say It? And it's all about expressions, cliches, things that are almost everyday sayings for many people. Then, of course, we do run into ones that we've never heard of before. All right, here comes, without further ado, here comes Holly by Golly with the weekly laugh report. Please give her a warm welcome, and I will step out. I do have Sue's ticket ready. So. Oh. Kind of tight getting through here.
Shut the air off. Why you got my chair so far back?
What do you mean far back?
It's usually right here.
It's not far back enough.
No, I'm waiting for you.
Okay.
Oh, shoot. I didn't know you.
She's getting her glasses. She'll be here in a second. Ouch! Dang it.
I believe that George Russell was targeting Carol B. He had his eye on her. He came into her house and just came down the hallway with a flashlight and closed the door. And he went straight into the attack.
Russell and Randy were living in Utah. Russell admitted he had been to her house before. He showed up on Friday.
Tell Sue
Oh,
congratulations.
Excuse me. On what?
Tried to get
Winning?
Come on, she got some challenge.
Oh.
rejected by her.
Oh.
Can you get out of here?
Oh.
So
Try to get in here, folks.
his final
Oh, boy.
as a result of
Whew. Whew. What a strange day. Oh. Whew. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Brr, it's chilly today. Oh. Whew. 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 I'm getting here, folks. Oh. Boy. Excuse my crazy hairdo. Ah. Doing some crazy cooking today. Oh. Oh, catch my breath.
One sentence of nearly 29 years in prison. Dr. Ray's role.
Oh, excuse me. That felt good. Howdy, folks. This is Holly by Golly with your weekly laugh report. Hi, Victoria May. Life Unfiltered. Hi, Frank Cancel. Hi, Linda. Hi, Traveling Metron. Hi, Todd Johnson. Hi, Timmy Ray the King. Hi, Uncle Lisa Productions. Uh-oh, I got to pop up. Give me a second here. I finally figured out how to do this myself. Don't holler for Jack every minute. There. Hi, Lucky Dog Productions moderator. Hi, Grame Ray. Hello, everybody. This is Holly by Golly with the weekly laugh report. Phew. Oh. That was a lot to talk about. Now I gotta blow my nose. We got the door open and I'm allergic to dust, moss, mold, and mildew. Wouldn't you know it? You know, especially that mold, and rain brings them all up. Then again, I know I suffer every time I eat mushrooms, but I love them. They are so good. Oh, I got another darn pop-up here, blocking you all out. There we go. All right. Are we ready to begin? My siblings, or my siblings, I guess. You're all brothers and sisters of the channel. Okay. Well, you know, I know this doctor that needs some help. He believes that the answering machine beeps will make you sterile. You know, I don't trust doctors. It's like they stick you with the needle and they pull out all your money.
Whitewater, Colorado.
Ah, darn pop-ups. Sorry, folks. Hi, Grandma Ray. Hi, Linda. How you doing? Hi, Grandma Ray. I really like you guys' sister Holly. Yeah, there you go, Linda. Frank can't so thank you. Thank you, Frank. You know, when I was a kid, I'd make these prank phone calls every now and again, you know. And one time I called this butcher and I asked him, "Do you have pig's feet?" And he'd say, "Yeah, I carry pig's feet." I'd say, "Well, where do you buy your shoes?" These darn pop-ups. Every time I'd say a joke. Stay off there. Glad you like them, Frank. You know, a while back, I bought this earring, necklace, and bracelet set at the expensive part of town. And I showed it to my sister, you know, and she said, "Boy, that must have cost you an arm and a leg." I said, "No, just a kneecap and 2 toes." Glad you like that one, Lucky Dog. Okay. Well, why are cakes like baseball? Because they both depend on the batter. Oh, did you hear that a truck full of wigs tipped over and it dropped its whole load? Yeah. Police are still combing the area for evidence.
It was clear that Alan's death was a homicide.
Best wash hands, wash hands. Yeah, you got that right. Good vibes. Wash hands, wash hands. That's true. You know, I was having a driving lesson once, right? And, you know, the instructor's there on the passenger side. Or should I go this way? Yeah. Passenger, the instructor's on the passenger side. Anyway, I'm driving along, and then I go like this, you know, for a right turn. Then I put my arm out for left turn, and then I went like this. The instructor said, "What are you doing?" And I said, "I was erasing that. I changed my mind." There's a gnat in here. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. Another pop-up. Every time I say a joke. Get out of here. Don't come back for next joke. Oh. My Uncle Oscar, he stopped in his cafe for breakfast, right? Then and he orders himself some coffee and some pancakes, right? Well, all of a sudden, these three bikers come in the cafe. One of them puts his arm around him and says, "Hey, look, Mo, he don't have enough sugar in his coffee." So he takes the sugar and he dumps the whole sugar thing into his cup of coffee. He goes, he said, "You're right, Joe. He didn't have enough sugar in his coffee." Then Joe says to Bo, "Hey, Bo, looks like you don't have enough syrup on his pancakes." So he pours the whole thing of syrup on his pancakes. He goes, "You're right, Joe. He didn't have enough syrup on his pancakes." My uncle Oscar said, "Oh, that's all right. I'll just leave," right? Well, he leaves. And then Joe turns to the waitress and says, "Boy, that guy just don't know how to eat, does he?" And then she says, "No, he don't know how to drive either. He just ran over 3 bikes out there." You know, my cousin Tommy, he was a medical amazement. Up to 9 years old, he didn't say a word, right? Then he comes down the stairs for breakfast one morning, and he says, "Cereal cold." And my uncle says, "What did you say?" And he says, "Cereal cold." He says, "Why haven't you spoken till now?" And he says, "Because everything seemed all right up till now." You know, I was in downtown Grand Rapids and saw this 84-year-old man breakdancing. Yeah, I was just amazed by this, right? And I'm watching him. Come to find out, he had a bee in his shorts. I'm glad you guys are liking this, Linda. Hi, Todd Johnson. I don't know if I said hi to you earlier. There's so many. I like it, though. I'm glad you folks are here. Please enjoy, and I hope you enjoy. I'm going to try to do it every week. But some weeks, I'm either in the hospital or I'm down and out, or I have a rough day breathing, or something like that. But now I'm feeling raring to go. It probably sounds like it, doesn't it, folks? Well, anyway, in town, they made it a law that you had to scoop your dog's stuff up, right? Or you'll get a ticket. Well, anyway, they even got police out patrolling for this stuff, right? Anyway, I'm walking along and I see all these people with these bags and little scoops and all that. And I run up on this one woman. She's carrying like this little poodle looking dog. And she's got this big shovel. And I says, you know, they sell little scoops for the dogs and that. And she goes, hell no. I brought this shovel so I can bury him. I'll be darned if I'm paying $100 ticket. Well, folks, you know, Jack's kind of anxious to get on this ticket. Congratulations, I hope you folks enjoy everything. Jack, you can finish my time.
And finds Alan laying there and places the phone call to 911 about 11:40.
Excuse me, that wasn't good enough. That one was. Excuse me. Thank you very much. That felt good. Peace out. I'll turn you back over to Captain Jack Scrapper. Jack, it's on you, hon.
She put her head down, she covered her face, and she made what appeared to be a crying noise. But when she sat back up to talk, there were no tears. I don't believe it. I don't believe what she has to say, and I don't believe that she's sad.
Hey, I just got a text from my sister. You remember Rick, our neighbor?
Sure. He's the 76-year-old guy who still runs marathons.
Sadly, not anymore.
You mean
Just like that.
All I had was coffee. That felt good.
That was a weekly laugh report.
Okay, she's. I think she did pretty good. I didn't listen in. I went out and got the mail. And I actually sat down on the couch and watched TV. Could just barely hear her. So, all right. I have. Yeah, that was the weekly laugh report with Holly by Golly. And she enjoys doing that. And hey, that's cool. I'm glad that other people enjoy her doing it as well. It's quarter after. I have to watch a replay. I will. She do something crazy, probably. I'm scrolling up to see if possibly I can get a clue of what she was doing. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to put it back here on the virtual background, and we're going to celebrate the fact that Linda, or excuse me, Sue, Lucky Dog Productions moderator, Sue, did correctly guess that it was Rob and Trish. See, I'm doing pretty good at remembering that now. From the Average Campers, that was our featured channel. So, I think we have 12 people left on board. I've got a fish on my collar. Frank, that is Little Tom. He's made an appearance today after about, quite some time that he's been on. He's been busy swimming in the lake. And he decided to come in today because It's too rainy out in the lake. There's no boaters, so he has no one he could capsize today. So he decided to come on and be on the live streams today. Mr. Jackson watching me race decided, like, yeah, I like that. Your driving's great. Your drafting is beautiful. Just got to push those guys out of the way. Let them be behind you, not in front of you. But there was something weird on that video. It's like the cars were chopped off right here. I don't know, something. Now, maybe the lens was possibly a fisheye lens, but yet the cars, I couldn't. It was like they were chop-topped somehow. That's what it looked like to me. But again, I'm watching your stuff on a little tiny screen. So maybe it's me, my end. So I don't know. We had a little break in the weather, Frank. I didn't get too wet going to the mailbox. It's not raining right now, but there's just enough breeze that it's knocking the wet leaves around, and so it's raining under the trees. Okay. No, it wasn't Linda. It was Sue. It's all right. It could have been Linda. They were close. They're always. Okay. Holly says she's sorry. She congratulated you, Linda, but we know it's Sue that's got the $5 scratch off. And where is my coin? I have a coin. There's a coin right here. Dimes seem to work. I mean, quarters do too, but dimes, I like dimes better. I don't know. They work better in my fingers. They seem like they have a better curvature and an easier delinear side to get the letters. So this is a Michigan cash word. It's a $5 ticket. And we're going to scratch this off as per usual. Unless Sue hurries up and changes my mind. No, send it down the floor. I want to scratch it myself. I know she's not going to say that. All right. Okay. You feel lucky that Sue guessed it. Well, that's nice of you, Linda. Big box, no whammies. Okay, here we go. First letter is a K. Okay? It's a K.
Within a matter of months,
and we'll see what we get. Yes, I knew you'd say that, Sue. All right. And the light is funny here. Why? There, that's a little better. Yes, the first letter is K. Let's see. We have a K in the word wake. Like awake, wake. The wake of a boat, wake. Yeah.
She wanted it, he tried to get it for her.
Any more K's?
Despite the helmet's love story, investigators
any more K's?
For the morning of June 10th.
Nope, no more K's. By the way, I don't have it here in the room, but I must have won another contest on SHTF, which is Scrapping, Hardering, Tinkering Fun. I got another envelope, and I can feel like I know it's got maybe a $50 in it, maybe a quarter, maybe a silver dollar. I don't know, but I won something. I haven't opened it. Okay, the second letter is going to be got a good feeling. Second letter, got a good feeling. That would be a G. Well, let's see what it is. It's an X. That's okay. There could be an X or there might not be. I'm looking. X, 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 X. Yes. Pixel. As in, screen has so many pixels. So X for pixel, in pixel. All right, third letter. Third letter is a P, as in Paul. You think third letter is going to be an M, but no, it's a P. I know just browsing through. Pro.
As a suspect.
P is for pro. Timmy's a pro.
Anyone with a grudge against
Zipper.
So an investigator
And we won't talk about that. But there's 2 P's in zipper, and that's in a bonus word, by the way.
suggested that they look at
Any more P's? Yes, complete. And that's a cross letter with prompt.
Alan and his son had a troubled
P. Any more P's? Pixel has the P. Duh.
But Alan Jr. wanted to do his own thing
PPP.
in the tech industry.
PPP. That was it for P's. 4th letter. I just seen a weird word.
Investigators learn there's more to the father-son conflict than just business.
Witness stated that Alan Sr. did not like how
We'll talk about it if we get to it.
reason is
You know, if we get a letter for it. It's one of those bonus words. It's kind of odd. Q.
to get him
Are there any Q's
a fit father.
other than on James Bond? Q, 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 Q. I do not see a Q, Sue. 5th letter
Could be
is a V, as in victory or Victoria. Yes, Pixel has a P, you're correct. 4th letter is going to be a D. Well, no, it wasn't. It was a Q. 5th letter is a V,
With his court case looming,
and there's a V in every. Every.
Alan had found
There
out
is
that
a V
Alan
in.
paid for it. So,
Hmm.
and Alan
Any more V's?
And at that point, Alan Jr. had gone to Alaska.
I hear Holly making supper. She's doing pretty good today, health-wise. V. She's gotten over her tooth was bothering her. Infected tooth. Last weekend I had to take her to the med center to get antibiotics.
I mean, the sense of betrayal,
All right.
humiliation. Come on, you're naturally gonna provoke.
And that was in one of Don's vans. It didn't break that day. The 6th letter is an E. That's pretty popular. There's E in urge. There's a lot of E's. Robe and every has 2 E's. Wake, crossword with every, with the E. Zipper has an E. Ascetic,
A heart attack? Do they have life insurance?
or is it acetate? No, it's ascetic. E,
John.
complete has an E. 2 of them, as a matter of fact.
In only a few minutes, Select Quote
I
found
see a
out
couple
$500
Z's, but we're not ready for those yet.
$9 a month. It was like
Interfere
a $5,000 policy for only $21
has
a month.
3
Go to
E's,
SelectQuote.com now
and 2 of them are crosswords with faux and ozone.
We shop, you save.
Maybe. Now this is interesting. The word maybe, doesn't it have 1 E? You know, like maybe I will win something tonight. That would be M-A-Y-B-E, correct?
What about this guy?
This has 2 E's. Maybe. M-A-Y-B-E-E. I'm not sure. Anyways, the 2nd E is a cross word with nudge. And so, yeah. So we have 2. We have crossword with maybe and nudge. And we just need a Y to complete that word, which is I. We're still looking for any more E's. We have one with nudge is a cross, 2nd letter, nudge, or nephew and that's a crossword with type, and also under C for the 2nd E. And under C has 2 E's, and there's another cross letter with crocodile. No, G-R-O-C. That's groceries. Has 2 E's because it's plural. So, and that's not a cross letter than this one. Flea. I can flea market. Not in flea bottomist.
Hi, I'm Christina. You may know
Okay, I think we've covered the E's. Whoop, wait. There's another one I missed. Pixel. Okay. Hoping for a Z, yeah. She might get one.
Everyone knows that the
Like the word Victor, yes. Wish I was playing Scrabble with these letters. Yeah, our KV, KXV, Q are good letters to have playing Scrabble. Timmy's V for van, E is for eggs. Hoping for a Z. Okay, all the other letters are going to be a Z like zebra. Maybe. Pixel has an E, that's correct. We just did that. All right. Next letter is a U, which is a good one. Another good one to have in Scrabble, too. Urge. That's a $20 word. Maybe, you know. Just need the R and the G there. Any more U's? There are, of course there are. Zucchini. Zucchini, it seems to pop up in lots of these cash words. I see it. Seems like almost all the time. Focus. Focus is a $50 word, by the way. U, I'll be darned. U as in you. And nudge. It's a cross letter. Also, youthful has a U. Actually, it has two U's. And that second U is a cross letter with undersea. And I think that, oh, wait, nourish has a U. And I think that's it for U's. All right. I can hear it raining. That's over the TV and over me talking. All right, U as in up. That's correct. All right. I think this is letter number 8. Let me look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. Is D. My 5 just alerted me. Low back. I think we get through this. D. How many D's have we got? Any D's? Any D's? Any D's? I don't see any D's in puzzle 1. Puzzle 2, a D. Yes, nudge. We need a G and an N there for a nice winner. A G and an N will give you $75. All right, any more D's? Yes, undersea. Any more D's? Any more D's? D's going up. Letter number 9 is an S. Yeah, D, lucky dog, correct. Mr. Jack said, hello, Santa Claus. Ahoy, Charlie. All right. S is our next letter. Let me see what kind of S's we have. I don't see any yet. Oh, focus and say. Okay, that's in puzzle 1. Puzzle 2, lash. Okay, undersea. More S's. Soil and sir. Nourish. Okay, that's the S's. A's. Wow. You know, an A and an E in the same card. Usually lucky. You usually get at least a couple more words spelled. Let's see. A is an arc. A is in graphic. A is in wake. And acetate or aesthetic. That's what that word is. You know, those vertical words, sometimes I don't comprehend what they are. There's an A and say. Stop beeping at me. I know you have a low battery. Forget it. The battery is at 0. Why are you not charging? You're plugged in.
Completed the autopsy. He was able to find a 25 caliber bullet in Alan's
It's plugged in. Should be charging. Okay. I hope you can see, hear me, blah, blah, blah. Now I'm getting pop-ups.
One of them mentioned this particular gun.
It should switch over to the laptop battery.
She was given that gun as part of the
S is in
state
Santana.
step
Yes, one of my favorite groups. And my mom's. My mom loves Santana. And she was born in 1906. So think about it. She likes Santana. And people didn't like that. He was too so zucchini's got and zipper letter and there's a zero zone. Okay, any more Z's? There could be. No, I think that was it. Okay. Next letter is an O. So we got another vowel. This is good. Robe. Pro. Crow. It's a crossword with pro. Prompt. And I'm going to sneeze again, sounds like. Maybe not. Ozone has two O's. All right. Focus. Foe. Igloo. And youthful. Youthful. You. Just need the Y to spell that word. Groceries. Shut up, my five. Soil. Nourish. And two. Okay. Next letter is a T for Timmy. Pop-ups. Okay. Yeah, groceries. See you and hear you. Good. Because my MiFi says it's about to go puke. Got a good signal, though. Let's see. All right. T. We're doing T now. For T for Timmy.
As investigators dig deeper into the living room,
Complete. And that's cross letter with ascetic. Ascetic. T in the word prompt. Into. Interfere. More T's. Type.
detectives dig into how financially
And that's in youthful. Crossword. T is in two. And I think that's it for T's. We have 7 letters left. H as in haha. But we don't have the word haha. Saltwater Born is here. Welcome aboard. Our featured channel. They could have been Saltwater Born. That's Rob and Trish. They love saltwater fishing. They're out there a lot on the Gulf Coast out of Florida. Actually, northwestern Florida. We're working on H. Almost had a dolphin go by. H as in graphic. H, zucchini. H. I have a headache. Believe it or not, I do. I don't know why. Probably the weather. Or maybe my mood. My mood wasn't all that great this afternoon. It was a little bit on the depressed side. Couldn't get anything to start, no vehicles. Had to beg the neighbor for a ride, so to speak. And I don't like that. Maybe if I go get some ice cream after this. J. Because I got enough to get some ice cream at the expensive store. But yeah, it's on Holly's saying H, lash, and youthful. So that's a crossword. H, yes, nourish. I need ice cream for nourishment. Well, there's an A we missed, right? Or no, did we have an A? We didn't have an A. Yes, we did. I see 2 A's that we missed. Suddenly, there's one in bail, That's cross letter with
But just
Petal.
seems to be going cold.
and that Lash.
Investigators get an unexpected
Wow,
The police get a call
missed
from Miriam's attorney,
4 A's
and they
on that
say
second
that
puzzle.
the
Flea.
mysterious
Okay.
lightning card has
I think
been
we're caught up
locked on
now.
her porch.
J's. Did we have any
They got
J's?
agents to bring it to the police.
I was scanning for J's. That's when I saw the A's. How weird is that?
On the card was the words.
I don't see any J's. J is not usually a very popular letter.
Run,
I, another vowel, and that's going to be good for us.
we have another best friend.
Mark Stone Limited. Okay. Saltwater Barn. Born. Okay. What'd I do with my dime? Here it is.
When investigators asked Miriam if
I. We're on the letter I. We have I and zipper. Zipper only needs one more letter, which is an R. Graphic. Into. Zucchini has 2 I's. Getting close to spelling that. Acidic has an I. Igloo and Pixel. Bale.
detectives call Betty down to the station for questions.
Soil.
She tells him
That's cross letter with
the story.
groceries. Sir has an I. Nourish has an I. All right. Pray for an R. Next letter is a C. Arc and Crow.
Miriam had stolen money from the business.
Yes, I got the I and the S in groceries.
Company credit card.
So are you going to go after some groceries if you win? Okay, we're going to spell our first word. Acetic. There are 2 C's in acetic. There's a C in focus. Be nice to have an F. We'd spell that. So more C's. Complete
Betty's statement paints a different picture.
and graphic. Zucchini has 2 C's.
When we're looking at
What kind of thought process she goes
Any more
through,
C's? Any
what
more
type of a person is
C's?
she.
Yes. Groceries. Just need a couple R's and a G.
If we looked a little closer,
CC.
it's all about
Any more C's?
what
Nope.
Miriam wanted,
All right.
what Miriam
We have
needed,
3 letters left.
how was Miriam gonna get it?
N. N's a good letter.
The Omaha Steaks anniversary
Not the one I wanted. I wanted an R, but we'll go with N for now. Still going to want an N, but into. All right. That we've spelled the word into, and we have spelled the word acetic. So we have 2 words spelled in puzzle 1. We have 3 words in puzzle 1. So we have zucchini. Zucchini is spelled. Ozone is spelled. So we now have 4.
That's my son.
It's already $10 that you've won. Interfere.
It's for after your Uncle Joe's
Okay, now we're into puzzle 2.
insurance policy.
Nudge has an N.
Yeah, a funeral costs north of $9,000 these
Under C has an N.
Enough for family to pay if there's no life insurance check to help.
Wow. Makes you think.
Nourish has an N.
Which reminds me, I've been meaning
So
to
we got
send
$10 so
you
far. We still have 2 letters to go, but we do have $10.
I'm on a fixed
Um,
income, so price isn't
You match 4 black words, which that's in puzzle 1.
$9.95 a month.
Wait,
To help you
4
save
black
money.
words is $5.
What about your family?
Sorry, we have $5, so we're breaking even here.
Maybe I should get the $9.95 plan too.
If you have 4 in
Thing is, this has been a rough year for
puzzle
business.
number 2, you get $20. But 2 black words and 2 red words would be 10. That's what I was thinking for some reason. Anyways,
I'm down for Colonial
M
Insurance.
as in
If you're experienced,
Mary.
just
or money.
$9.95 a month. Whole life insurance.
Woohoo.
Guaranteed
All right, any M's?
Turn down for any health reason.
We do have an M in prompt
Guaranteed lifetime coverage.
and complete.
Your insurance will never be canceled. Just pay your premiums.
That's in puzzle 1. That felt good. Makes me want to have her Dr. Pepper.
With guarantees like these, it's no surprise. The $9.95 plan is Colonial Penn's number
I was
one
drinking coffee, but
Don't
I
forget
think
to
I'm
wear
done
your
with that.
big suit tonight. And please,
There's the M in maybe. MMMM. No more M's. The last letter is a B. Robe. Too bad we didn't spell zipper. An R would have been awesome. Any more B's? Maybe. And maybe not. Veil. But we didn't spell it. Okay, well now we're going to double check this. Any R's? No. Any G's? No. R's? No. R's? No R's. No W's. We didn't have any W's. What I'm doing is I'm scanning it and checking. Any Y's? Did we have any Y's? No, we did not. So I'm looking at each word to see if we maybe missed a letter. Complete? Nope. Focus? Nope. No F's.
At dry time, we approve 99% of people who apply, and you can see
Y's? No. No R's? No F's?
Yep, we got it, Tim.
Did you get it, Dan?
Yes.
Oh, no F's.
Seconds, you can get approved and see your real down payment.
No Y's? No G's? Wait, did we have G's? No. No L's, no Y's, no G's, no L's, no Y's, no P's. We did have a P. Doesn't help us, but there it is. There's another P in nephew. Well, we didn't get the W, so there's an A in under C. Wow, how do we? That's like 4 A's we missed, but it didn't help us. All right, that's it for the double check. Now we go to the bonus multiplier. An R. All right, this could be up to 5. So 5 would get you 25. So we got $5 for sure. Now we're going to do the multiplier, and that goes up to 5. Our bonus multiplier is a 3. So you got $15, Sue. 5 times 3, last I checked, is 15. So $15 winner. Shoot me your email. I probably have it, and address, and I'll send you a money order for $15, or you decide what you want. Yep, the bonus multiplier was a 3, and we had 5 in puzzle number 1, so it's a $15 winner. About time somebody won something more than nothing.
Then investigators receive a suspicious call.
We'll scratch off the barcode and get it cashed and get your money ordered and get it sent to you. If that's what you want, you let me know. So this is a good night. We had fun. We've guessed the channel. I mean, Lucky Dog guessed the channel. We had Holly on tonight. I saw 19 at one time on board. We're down to 9 now, but that's okay. So it's been a good evening. So let's see. This week there'll be some videos, I'm sure. And then Wednesday night we'll do Why Do We Say It? And now we're doing on Why Do We Say It? For those of you who don't know, we are also doing giveaways, $5 scratch offs for random drawing. In order to enter the random drawing, you have to say something that I don't have in the book that has to do with a cliche or a why do we say it, an expression, a goofy thing from your past, something your dad used to say all the time, and we are in the letter B. So anything that can relate back to the letter B that I don't have in the book or hasn't been chosen before, which I have a record of that, then you'll be eligible to possibly win a $5 scratch off. Put it in the ice cream fund. Well, that's up to Sue. Yeah, definitely. I have the money for ice cream. Actually, Holly has the money for ice cream. She wants ice cream. I couldn't get her ice cream earlier today when I hitchhiked a ride to town. Family Fare did not have Mackinac Island fudge. Mackinac Island fudge is only made by one company for ice cream flavor anyways, and that's Hudsonville. Ringo and Czar will tell you that.
Let's try to find the motive.
The investigators speak with the
Hudsonville ice cream is got the flavor Mackinac Island fudge. It definitely is good.
pretty quickly.
In fact, it's so good that I don't like it. It's too rich. It has more chocolate in it than I want to have. All right. I see what you did, Sue. It's in the ticket fund and ice cream. Thank you. That's a plus. That's a real plus. All right. We are at 7:46. I don't know if somebody's coming on at 8 p.m., but if there is, you go see them. I am going to go get some ice cream.
And as a lot of black widows are, they drain
she wants Mackinac Island fudge, so that's what she's going to get. Lately, I've been kind of hooked on the
Alan would have figured this out, and it would have not been good for Miriam.
what do they call it? It's also a Hudsonville brand or a Hudsonville flavor. It's Bananas Foster.
Catch her.
It's pretty good. Banana flavored ice cream, and it's got something in it, but it's got those vanilla wafers in it. I don't know. The combination is really good. But I actually have some deer tracks left in the motorhome, and I'll probably have that. There's not room for any more ice cream in the refrigerator right now, other than one, half-gallon thing, which I'll get her Mackinac Island fudge. Thank you, Todd. And congratulations, Lucky Dog, and thank you, Linda, and Todd, everybody here. And we'll see you in videos, I hope, comments. Who knows, you might get comment of the week. Linda, you did. You and Graham Ray had the comments of the week. What was it? You were I'm going to be the Swedish kook. No, you were. I thought I was going to be the neighborhood kook. And Graham Ray said it was too late, and I would have answered that too, except he beat me to the punch. So my answer this morning was I would just get a chef's outfit and a chef's hat, dye my beard red and my hair blonde, and I could be like on the Muppets. I could be der Swedish kook. Uncle Lisa would love it. And then Graham Ray also had a comment concerning Benet, that the township would probably give me some flack about it. Well, they might. We'll see. All right. Thank you, Linda. Love you too. Everyone take care. No, you didn't offend me whatsoever. I am a kook. Keep the moped on the road. Yeah, I'd like to. Yeah, I should get something running too. We'll see. We shall see. Maybe I'll bite the bullet and I'll spend the money for a new powertrain control module. You'd think that would have something to do with the transmission and the drive shaft. But no, it has something to do with the entire vehicle. Computer knows everything and knows nothing. I did see a video where this kid that apparently is a real geek, he was saying, well, you need T-pins and you need this and you need this meter. He had this multimeter that makes mine look like a piece of shit. And he was checking everything in this computer on a car. And I'm like, huh? What? Way beyond my pay scale. All right. That's it. We'll talk to you soon. See you Wednesday night at 6 p.m. Meanwhile, fair winds and smiles, and may God bless. Good night, everyone. And the broadcast.